My name is Maureen Hennessy.
I'm Brian Kim. I'm a personal injury trial lawyer. What I do is I tell people stories. So May 1st, 2018, that's a date that everything changes for Jonathan.
Our client entered a McDonald's, normal day. He was exiting the store and he slipped and fell on garbage juice that had been leaked from a McDonald's employee that was cleaning up from the night before.
He didn't have a normal 28-year-old spine when he walked in McDonald's that morning. He had actually suffered a work injury in 2015, ended up having 2 surgeries in 2016, 2017, and he slips and he falls directly on the surgical site that the doctor had fixed, and it was game over for him after that point.
Particularly at trial, the defense downplayed our client's injuries.
We walked into a courtroom in Santa Monica where I'd say most of the room was very skeptical of us. Again, slip and fall, McDonald's. And people are thinking about money grab. I deviated from the normal way of doing an opening statement, and I just put Jonathan front, right, and center. And what I mean by that is I had him stand up in front of the jury, and they stared at him, and I told them, look at him. He can walk, he can talk, he can smile. From the outside, he looks totally fine. That's the furthest thing from the truth.
And so the challenge was to explain to the jury the medicine, how the spinal cord stimulator works, and that despite the placement of the spinal cord stimulator successfully in our case, our client still had a lifetime of pain and suffering ahead of him. We had an animation prepared by another company, and I showed it to our expert about a week before he was supposed to testify at trial. And I got 3 words back in an email from our expert, and those words were, "I hate it." That's it. And I had days before he was supposed to testify, and so I contacted DK Global on a Friday afternoon, and I said, I'm in the middle of trial right now. I have an expert testifying in just a few days. I need an animation, yesterday. We received the animation that Monday, and I believe it was shown to the jury that Monday or Tuesday, and it was a smashing success.
The visual that was created was an animation of the procedure that Jonathan had gone through for the placement of the permanent spinal cord stimulator, and actually taking them into the operating room with him, actually showing them the incisions that were made in his back, actually showing the placement of the leads going up his spine and the placement of the battery pack inside of his body, showing how it shocked the brain and the spine to interrupt the pain signals. Let the jury actually see what this thing looks like, how it got there, and how it works every single day for him, rather than going through medical records and having experts talk about it in a manner where they can't fully grasp or comprehend exactly what this thing is that's inside of them.
Despite the defense offering millions of dollars to resolve the case through trial, we rejected those offers and ultimately obtained a jury verdict. The verdict was for $18.79 million. I don't know what we would have done or whether the outcome would have been different if we hadn't contacted DK Global.
I think the result speaks for itself. I've been told that it is the highest in the country for a slip and fall case with pre-existing injuries where somebody suffers a spine injury but isn't a quad.
And then after trial, right after we got our verdict, I talked to most of the jury and I asked them, what did you think of the animation? And they told me, best money you could have spent. Unanimous positive feedback from the jury that the animation was tremendously helpful. This actually was the first time we used DK Global, and it will not be the last.